Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Dave's TTM Autographs. That is autographs through the mail. Today I'm going to be doing episode number 92, and I have 50 returns. So it's going to be a little bit longer video. So starting off with the first one is coming from Metroplex, Michigan. And we got 3 signed by Dennis Hextall. He signed 3 of the cards. Hold on. From the Detroit Red Wings, he signed 2 of these. And then he also signed 1 for my granddaughter Adeline. So thank you very much. Next one is coming from Parts Unknown. We have a 1977 Topps Amos Otis signed the 1 card for me. So thank you very much for your autograph. Next one is coming from Philadelphia, PA. And we actually got 3 autographs, but he signed the 1 card, Rich Rinaldi from the Bullets. Pretty nice. And then he also signed 2 index cards. So thank you very much. Here, Freddo. We're in the who's who. All right, next one's coming from the Capital District. And we have 2 signed by Basketball Walt Williams. Signed the 1 in gold. And then he signed a 92 draft picks card. So thank you very much, Mr. Williams, for your autograph. Next one is coming from Greensboro, North Carolina. And we have Bernie Carbo. He signed the 1 card. Bernie Carbo, and then he also sent this autograph track here, The Greatest Story Ever Told. So thank you very much, Mr. Carbo. Next one is coming from Buffalo, New York. Feels like it's a picture in here. Hold on. Might be an index card. Yeah, it's an index card. All right. Toronto Maple Leafs, Floyd Smith signed the 1 card. Floyd Smith, and then he also signed an index card there. So thank you very much, Mr. Smith, for your autograph. All right, next one is coming from Rochester, New York. We have a golfer, Joey Sindelaire. He signed the 3 cards. Haven't had a golfer in a while. So here we go. Got 3. All right, next one is coming from Parts Unknown. And we have, I had to pay $15 for this one. This is Raleigh Fingers with an 81 Topps. So that's pretty cool. Raleigh Fingers, Hall of Famer. All right, next one is coming from Fort Myers, Florida. Here's another hockey. Ron Stackhouse signed the 1 card. So thank you very much, Mr. Stackhouse. Next one is coming from Parts Unknown, but I believe it's Canada because I sent it with 2 stamps. Let's see. And it is a hockey player. Dennis, I don't know how you pronounce his last name. What is it? Garrett? I have no idea. But from the Philadelphia Flyers, signed the 1 card. Pretty nice. Alright, move some of these envelopes out of here. Alright, next one is coming from St. Louis, Missouri. St. Louis, Missouri. And we have an 83 tops of Joe Nolan, the Baltimore Orioles. So thank you very much, Mr. Nolan. Next one is coming from Philadelphia, PA. We have hockey. Joe Watson from the Philadelphia Flyers signed the 1 card. So thank you, Mr. Watson, for your autograph. Next one is coming from Parts Unknown, and I'm believing it's from Canada. We got another double stamp. All right, let's see. We got a photo. First one, we got 2 from the Chicago Blackhawks, Darcy Rhoda. He signed this one here, and then he signed that one. And then also he sent me a photo, which is pretty cool. And I think he wrote something back on my letter here. Let's see, I think he did. Yeah, he just wrote a little letter here. So that's pretty cool. All right. Next one, coming from Fort Myers, Florida. And we have another hockey player, Larry Pate. He signed the 1 card. And then also, he sent a signed index card. So Larry Pate, thank you very much. All right, next one is coming from San Francisco, California. And we have 2 football signed by Kevin Carter. Signed the 1 score rookie. And then he signed this upper deck, Kevin Carter. So thank you very much, Mr. Carter, for your autograph. All right, next one's coming from Parts Unknown. Wait, it's on the back. Boise, Idaho. From Boise, Idaho. Got 1 card, football, by 1976 John Keyworth. Signed the 1 card there with the Denver Broncos. And then, did he sign an index card? No, he didn't. All right, next one is coming out of St. Paul, Minnesota. We have another hockey. Dean Telefos with the North Stars. He signed the 1 card there. So thank you very much for your autograph. Next one is coming from Philadelphia, PA. And we have 3 signed by Tom Filler. Signed the 2 83 tops. And then he also signed the card for my granddaughter there, to Adeline. Pretty cool. All right. So the next one is coming from another Philadelphia, PA. And we have, this was a $10 fee, the great Bill Mazeroski, Hall of Famer. Signed baseball greats. He was a $10 fee. So thank you very much, Mr. Mazeroski, for your autograph. So we got 2 Hall of Famers right there. Oh. 2 Hall of Famers and 2 for Adeline. All right, next one is coming from Atlanta, Georgia. And we have a football, Atlanta Falcons. Didn't sign the index, but we got Clarence Ellis, signed it in blue pen with the Atlanta Falcons. So that's pretty cool. So thank you very much. Next one is coming from Parts Unknown. And we have Chicago Cub, signed for Doug DeCenzo. Signed the upper deck. Donruss. Another upper deck. And then a Topps card. So thank you very much, Mr. DeCenzo, for your autograph. Next one is coming from Houston, Texas. Houston, Texas. We got a Los Angeles Dodger, Doug Rao. Signed the one here. And then he signed the Topps card. So thank you very much. Next one is coming from Fort Myers, Florida. And we got 3 signed by Steve Grogan of the New England Patriots. Signed the one there. Signed the Topps. And then he signed the Pro set. So thank you very much for your autographs. Next one is coming from Metroplex, Michigan. All right, we got 3 from Frank Tanana. This is the track he gives out. He signed the upper deck, a 1978 Topps, and a 1991 Flair. So thank you very much. Next one is coming from Oakland, California. Oakland, California, we got Dennis Eckersley. This time I sent no fee and he signed. So Dennis Eckersley usually charges, I believe it's $10, but this one, I got this one for free. I didn't put no money in the envelope. So thank you very much, Mr. Eckersley, for your autograph. So we got 3 Hall of Famers today. Next one is coming from Cleveland, Ohio. Cleveland, Ohio. And we got the Texas Ranger, Mark Wagner, from an 83 Topps. He signed the one card. Mark Wagner. Thank you very much. Next one is coming from St. Paul, Minnesota. We have a hockey. Dean Telefoss. He signed. Oh, you know, this is the second one I got from him already. Dean Telefoss. He signed the one. There was the other one right here. All right. Next one is coming from Pittsburgh, PA. All right, got some signed index card here, do I? No? All right, we got another hockey. Greg Malone, or Maloney, Malone. Signed the one. And then he signed this one here. So thank you very much for your autograph. All right. Next one is coming from St. Paul, Minnesota. We got another hockey from the Minnesota North Stars, Tim Young. Signed the one card, Tim Young. All right, next one is coming from North Texas, Dallas, Texas. And we have, we got a Hall of Famer. Hall of Famer. Dallas Cowboys, Bob Lilly. Signed the one card for me. That's pretty nice. Bob Lilly, Hall of Famer. All right, we'll put him up there. The Hall of Famers. All right. Next one is coming from Tampa, St. Pete, Florida. One day I'm going to rip right through these index cards. All right, we got a Chicago Blackhawks. We got John Marks. Signed the one card. And he also signed an index card I made of the 100th anniversary of the Hawks. So that's pretty cool. John Marks, thank you very much. Go Hawks. All right, next one is coming from Kansas City, Missouri. All right, we got a Green Bay Packer, Paul Kaufman. He signed the one card. Number 82, I thought it said Hall of Fame, but he's a Hall of Famer. So he signed the one there, and then he also signed 2 index cards for me. So Paul Kaufman with the 2 index cards. Thank you very much. All right, the next one is coming from Honolulu, Hawaii. And we have one. We have a Kurt Bennett of the Flames. Signed the one card. Kurt Bennett. Aloha, Dave. Kurt Bennett. All right, next one is coming from Denver, Colorado. We got a Bronco. Rick Perros signed the one here. And then also he signed the team leader card there. 81 team leader right up here. So thank you very much. Next one is coming from San Diego, California. San Diego. Got another hockey. Gary Smith from the North Stars. Signed the one card. Gary Smith of the goalie. All right, next one is coming from Baltimore, Maryland. We have one signed by Ken Singleton, and he was $1. He charges $1 per card. So we got one by Ken Singleton. Pretty nice. All right, the next one is coming from San Antonio, Texas, the Rio Grande District. See what we got. We got a football. 1976 Topps Howard Fest of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Howard Fest. Signed the one card. Thank you very much. Next one is coming from Portland, Oregon. We got one. Another Hall of Famer. Dan Fouts. And this card, it's numbered here. What is it number to? 99. So we got Dan Fouts. He signed this card pretty nice. So Dan Fouts. We got 5 Hall of Famers. All right, next one is coming from Jacksonville. All right, hold on. Can't get this open now. Hey. I ripped it, but now I can't get it. It's hard to get with one card. There we go. All right. We got one card signed by John James. He personalized this one to my daughter there. John James, 1974 highlights. Pretty cool. So thank you very much. All right, the next one is coming from Cincinnati, Ohio. Cincinnati, Ohio. We got 3 by Bill Long, Chicago Cubs. He signed the score. We got a Topps. And then we got an Upper Deck. All right, got probably about 10 more. Next one is coming from Hartford, Connecticut. Hartford, Connecticut. Got an index card here, but I don't know if he signed. Let me see. Yeah, I just got a little trivia. He said the card you sent is a mistake. The person in the picture is actually not me. Huh. All right, so this card here is really not him. But it's what is that, an error card then? So that's pretty cool. So thank you very much for your autograph. All right, next one is coming from North Dallas, Texas. We have one Dallas Cowboy, Ed Too Tall Jones. He signed the one card, so that's pretty cool. Too Tall Jones, Dallas Cowboy. Next one is coming from Pittsburgh, PA. We got another hockey. Blair Chapman signed the one here in pen, and then he signed this one here. Blair Chapman of the Penguins. Thank you very much. All right, next one is coming from Santa Ana, California. Wow, this is a long video. All right, we got Tom Murphy from the Milwaukee Brewers. All right, so he sent me a little letter. Future, I guess autographs now are going to be $5 per for Tom Murphy. So thank you very much, Mr. Murphy, for your autograph. All right, next one is coming from Boston, Massachusetts. Wait, hold on. Got a card and an index card in here. All right, got Jim Lomborg with the Phillies, and then he also signed an index card. I wish he would have signed it up here, but it's all right. He put it right here. So Jim Lomborg, thank you very much. Next one is coming from Tampa, Florida, St. Pete, Florida. All right, we got a Hall of Famer, hockey. We got Bill Barber. He signed the one here. And then he also signed these two cards here. Bill Barber of the Flyers. So thank you very much. Next one is coming from New York, New York. I must have not put my name on the return envelope because this is not my handwriting on here. It's kind of weird. So, but he put my name on there and sent it to me. Oh, wow. So here we go. This is a nice one. We got Bob Costas. Bob Costas sent back this card. Look at that. That is so nice. Bob Costas. I believe he's in the Hall of Fame. There he is. All right, we're down to the last three. And this one's from Parts Unknown, but I'm believing it's from Canada because it's got double stamp on it. And we have, we got a Chicago Blackhawk, Pierre Plante. So we got the one here, and then he also signed 2 index cards. So thank you very much for your autographs. Put that here, right know who they are. All right, next one is coming from Greensboro, North Carolina. And we have the King, Richard Petty, signed the 2 cards in silver. I wish he would sign in like blue or black now. It's just hard to see with the silver. So we got that one. And then he also signed this one here. So Richard the King Petty. All right, guys, the last one of the evening. Sorry that this is taking a long time. So it's coming from Boise, Idaho. And that's the last one. And we got 2, and he put them in the sleeves for me. I sent out 1, and I got 2. Shane McClennan from the Chicago Bears. Don't know which one was mine, but I only sent him the 1, and he sent me another one. So that's pretty cool. So thank you very much for your autographs. All right, guys, that'll do it for this edition of Dave's TTM Autographs. Hit the like button. Subscribe to my page if you already haven't. And I will see you all on the next show. Have a great day, and God bless.